Check this out, guys. 30 plus dim sums here at one of the most popular dim sum restaurants in LA. This is a lobster dim sum. This in itself makes this an elevated dim sum experience like no other. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And today I am out here in Rosemead on Garvey Avenue because I'm going to be checking out a rockin' Chinese restaurant, specifically dim sum. There are a lot of great places that you can eat dim sum in LA County, and this restaurant that I'm at is certainly one of them, Longo Seafood. This is a grand Chinese seafood restaurant, but they also have really great dim sum. In fact, I heard a lot of Chinese chefs, Hong Kong chefs, come here to eat dim sum, which means it is a hot spot that I have to check out. So be sure to watch this entire episode so that you can see one of the hottest dim sum experiences that you can have here in LA County at Longo Seafood. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And it is early lunchtime, about to get a lot of dim sum, so stay tuned. Very old school Chinese restaurant. They got dim sum here every day from 11 to 3 p.m. And then after that, the grand dinner menu, which is all the seafood, which I will come back and try another time. But for today, you guys came for the dim sum, and I'm going to show you a lot of the awesome dim sum dishes that you can get, especially if you're a newbie to dim sum. What better place than here at Longo Seafood? As you can see, signature dim sum dishes. They even have a lot of the traditional selections that you find at many dim sum restaurants. It's broken down into these different price points. $4.29 goes all the way to $7.99. It just kind of depends on what you get on the menu. This is quite a big feast that I have in front of me. I usually would come to dim sum with family and friends, but it's a weekday. They're all working today, so it looks like I gotta eat all of these 30 dim sum dishes by myself. But it's gonna be a joy to eat this with you guys. So yeah, let me show you some of the things, or not some, but a lot of the things I got today. Here is the golden red rice roll. I think this one is unique to this restaurant because I haven't seen it in other dim sum restaurants. And this one is the beef rice roll. Yep, I've had this one before, and it does have that special soy sauce on it. Shrimp rice roll. This is my favorite rice rolls out of all of them. Yes. This is pretty cool. A veggie rice roll. Okay, so for vegetarians, they got you covered. This big fat one is called the oatmeal snow cap. I think it's kind of like a dessert type of a bun. This one is the sesame balls. Yes, very classic. You always have to get it at dim sum restaurants. Deep fried meat dumplings. This is so good, especially when it's hot. So yeah, order it because this is really good crispy food right here. Honeycomb taro, and I think there is meat inside. I like how flaky it looks on the outside. This is pretty. This is their fried squid. Yes, if you're a squid fan, they got you covered here. Classic dim sum. We got the roast duck. Yes, gotta have this. Haven't had this in a while, so I'm excited. Jellyfish. Yes, this is the first time I think I've had the dim sum in the jellyfish. That's pretty cool. And Peking baby cucumber. It's like some sort of a Chinese style pickled cucumber, I believe. This is beautiful. Durian pastry. Again, another one of the wonderful pastry dishes at the restaurant. This one is the one I haven't had in a while. The fried stuffed crab crawl. So yeah, it's kind of almost like a crab tempura or popcorn crab in some ways, but it's very good. Traditional egg rolls. You pretty much see this everywhere. It's always good for any occasion. They do have the Portuguese egg tarts on the menu as well, but this is the classic one I always like to get. You can't go wrong with it. Oh yeah, creamy egg yolk bun. Okay, I'm gonna save this all the way to the end because I'm gonna get really full if I eat this in the beginning. This is more for the advanced dim sum eater. Exo sauce, chicken feet, sticky rice wrap. This is kind of a filler, but this is always such a nice comfort food to have at dim sum restaurants. Oh, another one of my favorites. This is the chashu ball. So steamed pork buns, pork spare rib, black bean. This one I always got to get at dim sum restaurants. Very delicious. Shrimp hargow, very classic. Yes, this is one of the top 3 things you should always get at dim sum restaurants. And this one is the shrimp and chive dumpling. Yes, another one of the popular dim sum dishes. If you guys are into scallop mode, they do have scallop dumplings. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, beef tripe, that looks delicious. Yep, another one of the popular dim sum dishes. And this is the bean curd roll with oyster sauce. And we got some beef balls right here as well. It comes with this dipping sauce to the right, so that's how you eat the beef ball. The bamboo charcoal egg yolk. Yes, so you're supposed to open this and all the egg yolk is going to come splashing out from the inside. Wow, this looks pretty cool. This is the Chinese sausage bun. It's very fluffy. CHIU fungor. This has like peanuts and pork inside, from what I heard. Very popular in dim sum restaurants. There are even noodle houses, xiaolong bao, fish and baby cabbage roll. This one looks like a very comforting dish to eat. I'm excited. Here's the masterpiece at this restaurant. This is the lobster dumpling. You're not going to find too many dim sum restaurant that has lobster dumpling of any kind, like real lobster. You see the head right there? That's quite a feast. So now I'm going to show you some of the house specialties. This is called rice rolls and beef stew in sizzling pot. First time I'm having this, but it looks absolutely divine. This thing is pretty crazy. This is the tomahawk beef short ribs with fried vermicelli noodles in abalone sauce. That's the sauce right there that you pour over this. And they do have really good noodle dishes here, like the crispy seafood chow mein. Yes, it's deep fried noodles. All dim sum experiences come with the sauces: chili sauce, mustard sauce, soy sauce, and this is their hot chili oil. Combine all 3 of these, you get a magical taste. This restaurant makes very good quality tea. They got jasmine tea here, they got chrysanthemum tea. That's exactly what I got here. So I want to let you know that I don't think I'll be able to eat all 30 of these, but I'll try as much as I can, beginning with cucumber. Okay, refreshing. Oh, that's really good. It's like very chilled. It's kind of spicy too. Yeah, oh, there's like chili oil on this. It's really delicious. Very popular Chinese food. Yeah, have you guys had this before? It's cold. It's crunchy. A little bit spicy too. Oh, it's so good. This one is not cold. It's hot. It's very classic dim sum dish. I would say that beef tripe is one of those foods that are kind of challenging for some people to eat, but I've been eating it so long that it's really nothing to me anymore. They do pour that house special soy sauce on this shrimp rice roll. This is really one of the most delicious dim sum dishes you can ever eat. That rice noodle is so comforting when you eat into it. Like that oily, very soft, melts in your mouth. You need that soy sauce on it because it gives it the flavor. And it's not just with shrimp, but they also have the beef one as well. Beef, veggies, they got a little bit of something for everybody here. So everybody's gonna be all good. Oh, so delicious. I think that soy sauce is what really makes this dish. You definitely got to get a rice roll when you come to this restaurant. Doesn't matter if it's shrimp or it's beef, they're all good. That roast duck. I used to eat this all the time. It's just been a while, but I always like to get it in Chinese restaurants if I can. Wow. I don't know if you're duck fans, but if you go to a Chinese/Cantonese restaurant, duck is very popular. So whether it's Peking duck or roast duck, get it as part of your dim sum experience. This one I always get all the time, like all the time. The shrimp, it's big, it's crunchy. The layer outside, really delicious as well. Again, it's so fantastic here. I would say if you go to a dim sum restaurant, this is like one of the top 3 items you should get at a dim sum restaurant. Do you guys like chicken feet? If you do, then you are a true dim sum eater, I'll tell you that. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to bite the skin all around the top. The bones, you don't swallow. I'm just letting you know that. You spit it out. See, the reason why this is so good is that the skin, it comes right off. Right off the bone. It has a very gelatinous texture, but I really love this sauce that's over it. This XO sauce is tremendously good flavor that flavors this chicken feet to perfection. Yo. How many dim sum dishes do you usually get when you go to a dim sum restaurant? Drop a comment, I would love to know. Do you usually get this when you go there? The xiaolong bao? This is one that everybody usually likes to get. That dumpling is filled with juice. And spare ribs, also one of the things I have to get at a dim sum restaurant, like within my top 10 or maybe top 5. Wow, that black bean sauce, bro, tastes so good. I used to eat these spare ribs all the time when I was younger. Very nostalgic feelings about it. But yeah, definitely order it here. Can you guys actually eat all 30 of these dim sums? I'm trying. I'm really trying. But so far, I'm managing. I think I can do it. I just like it because it's fried. Plain and simple. It's like eating a fried shrimp or crab cake. You know what's so cool is that you see they actually put this claw right there. There's some meat inside. That's pretty awesome. Whoa. Yeah, that's real crab meat. It's delicious. So for this one, you break it open. Yeah, everything is inside. Isn't that so cool? I think this is kind of like a dessert, but I'll eat it right now because I don't want it to get cold. Oh, it's so good. That egg yolk is like so salty and sweet. It complements this black colored bun so perfectly. I've had this in other dim sum restaurants as well, but I didn't expect to actually find this at this restaurant. That's why big thumbs up. They also have the sticky rice as well. This one is another one of the ones I always get in dim sum restaurants. I absolutely cannot miss out on it. Seriously, this thing makes even for such good leftover meal too. You microwave it, it's like a delicious, good meal. It's basically sticky rice. Sticky rice that's filled with mushrooms and pork meat inside. It is seriously one of the reasons why I come to dim sum restaurants. If you have not had the sticky rice before, gotta order it. I tell you, you won't regret it. Oh, it's been a while since I've had the bean curd roll. Oh, it's so good. So outside is like a paper thin bean curd, and inside I think I taste some mushrooms and some pork inside. It's truly delicious. Yeah, you cannot save this one all the way to the end. That was kind of my mistake, because this, I mean, any dim sum you get here is kind of time sensitive, which means that you should eat it right away. But I think it's still going to taste good. Woo! Look at that, the filling inside. Oh yeah, this is what gets you so excited to eat dim sum. I don't know what else to say. It's a very classic, very solid tasting char siu ball with the pork filling inside that's sweet, almost like candy sweet. But I really like the fluffiness of the bun outside. I think this is really what makes char siu ball very enjoyable. This isn't a dim sum dish, but it's something that I wanted to try. This is their short rib, their tomahawk short rib with the vermicelli noodles on it. Wow, isn't that amazing? Yeah, they definitely worked on the presentation for this one. Let's try it. So I'm gonna get some of the meat and this like a vermicelli that almost looks like a slice of pizza. Wow. That beef is so tender. It melts in your mouth. So soft. This is truly one of the most unique Chinese dishes that I've had. I mean, I don't go to Chinese restaurants that serve short rib in general. But yeah, it's quite a show stealer here. I heard, especially if you're with a group, you're eating dinner here, it's a good dinner menu item actually, along with the seafood. So don't miss out on it because this is really one of the most popular bestsellers here. But I also heard this one is good. This is the rice rolls and the beef stew. Wow. Yeah. It's like the same rice noodles that they use to make, like for example, beef chow fun. The beef itself is tender. Tender, tender, tender. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this dish. I mean, everything about it is just delicious. This is by far the only dim sum restaurant that I've been to that has lobster dumpling. There might be more out there. I'm not too sure, but if you're looking for it, I can tell you at least they have it here. Wow. It's good. It tastes very similar to a shrimp hargow, but it has lobster meat in it. Lobster meat, it kind of tastes like shrimp, right? But you could definitely see it inside. That's real lobster meat inside. It's a $20 dish, something like that. But if you guys like lobsters, maybe it's well worth it to you. See? It even comes with these claws too. Wow, they even give you the claws too. Yeah, more for your money. Well, there's still the egg rolls here. I haven't had egg rolls since like, when? I don't remember. Okay, the top tastes like an egg roll you can get at any Chinese restaurant, but inside is really what makes it very tasty. That meat filling, that's quite something. This is one I really want to try, the durian roll. Never had it before. I love the color of it and it's so flaky on top. Okay, this durian, I don't know if you guys had it before, but it's that big stinky fruit. This one actually smells okay. It doesn't stink whatsoever. So don't be afraid. The taste itself is like very creamy. Like creamy, almost mango-y, that taste. If you've had durian, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is a delicious dish because you also have the balance of the crispy crust outside. So it's almost like eating a durian pastry. My next one, the creamy egg yolk. Whoa. Whoa, this is so good. Okay, I think this is like one of my favorite ones here. I already can tell you that. I'm not gonna say anything else, just get it. You're really gonna like it. But then, gotta have the egg tarts as well. So yeah, I think this is the way I'm gonna finish it off. Oh, man. That is a Master Chef egg tart. Everything about it is so good. Like the top is perfectly flaky. Inside is not that sweet too. Almost kind of like eating an egg jello. Oh, there's just so much more on the table that I have to get through, but I think I'm just going to end with the sesame balls, which are always going to be good. So yeah, if you're here in the Rosemead area, kind of near Monterey Park, and you're looking for a really good dim sum restaurant, like I said, this is pretty much a really great spot. It is the real deal because they got a loyal fan base here. Hong Kong chefs come here to eat, so it is a hot spot. Very authentic, very good for groups. Good parking, good tea, I mean, good everything. So yeah, if you come here and you can get 30, 40 dim sum dishes, power to you. But I suggest you don't eat it by yourself. Get a nice big group around and you're gonna have fun eating all these dozens of dim sum dishes here at one of the hottest seafood restaurants in LA. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Rockstar Eater. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show, give me a thumbs up. Also comment on the section below, because if you've been to Longo Seafood, I'd love to hear your story. What do you think about the food here? And finally, please subscribe because more of these awesome food and travel videos are coming out in the next few weeks.
But I hope you have a rockin' day today, folks, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.